Hello friends, this is Netrali Patil from Arihan College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Bavdhan, Pune, Department of Information Technology. Today we are going to learn about inline frame in HTML5. What is inline frame? The iframe element creates an inline frame. Inline frames are often used in online advertising where the contents of the iframe is an advertisement from an external party, and HTML5 allows the incorporation to be seamless. No scroll bars, borders, margins, etc. There are different attributes of iframe. First one is SRC and the value is URL. It specifies the URL of the document to embed in the iframe. Next one is height attribute. The value for height is pixels. It specifies the height of an iframe. Default height is 150 pixels. Next attribute is width. The value for width is pixels and it specifies the width of an iframe. Default width is 300 pixels. The next one is name attribute. The value for that is text and it specifies the name of an iframe. And the last one is SRC doc. The value for that is HTML code and it specifies the HTML content of the page to show in the iframe. Let's see practically how it works. Start with practical. HTML, then body, H2 means heading 2, HTML iframes, closing of H2, then P stands for paragraph. This is the example of iframes, closing of paragraph, then iframe SRC means source is equal to put other program location, for example list 1. First of all copy location and then put, then list 1 is program name and .html is the extension. Then here we define frame height and width. Height is equal to 200 and width is equal to 300. Closing of iframe and closing of body tag and closing of HTML tag. Okay, just save it and run on browser. It display output. It create iframe for height 200 pixels and width is 300 pixels, and here we add list 1 content, and the list 1 content includes these things: list of topics and list of topics start with series 50. Okay, got it? Then we will see second point. Second point is website hosting. Okay, what is website hosting? In this chapter we have seen how to create a website But just creating of a website is not sufficient. One has to make the website available on the internet. These web pages are to be stored in the web servers that are connected to the internet, to the made available to others. Okay. Then what is web hosting? Web hosting is a service that allows organizations and individuals to post a website or web page onto the internet. A web host or web hosting service provider is a business that provides the technologies and services needed for the website or web page to be viewed in the internet. Means what? Web hosting is the service of providing storage space. The website is made available on the internet with the help of web hosting. Got it? Websites are hosted or stored on special computers called servers. Then what is servers? For example, client send a request to server, then server get replies. Means in the server it includes information. Okay. When internet users want to view your website, all they need to do is type your website address or domain into their browsers. Okay. What is address? For example, if we want to open university website, then we type address http then /www.unipune.ac.in, means it opens university website. Got it? Then one more example is, for example, if we want to open Google website, then we type www.google.com, means it display Google website page. Okay. Their computer will then connect to your server and your web pages will be delivered to them through the browser. Okay. Next one is web host. What is web host? The companies that provides web hosting services are called web host. Web hosts own and manage web servers. These web servers offer uninterrupted internet connectivity. Next one is types of web hosting. All servers are not the same, which is why different web hosting options exist. Some servers are shared by multiple websites while other servers are dedicated to just one website. Okay. There are different types of web hosting. First one is shared hosting, second one is free hosting, and last one is dedicated hosting. Let's see one by one. What is shared hosting? Shared hosting is the most basic type of web hosting. It's cost effective and the best choice for small or entry level website. Okay, means if we create any website, first of all we put in shared hosting. Websites using shared hosting will be sharing resources with other websites on a singular server. This is the diagram for shared hosting. See, in this diagram only one server is there and 5 clients are connected to a single server. Means the communication between this is client server communication. Multiple clients are connected to a single server. Means the client send a request to server and then server replies. Got it? Next one is free hosting. What is free hosting? There are some hosting websites which provide you free hosting of the website for limited period of time. Free hosting means what? It available only for limited period of time. As the name suggests, free website hosting is a free non-paid web hosting services. There are many web hosts who provides subdomains to anyone who want to make website. The example of free hosting is Bloggers and WordPress. There is this single biggest advantage of free website hosting, and that is it comes free without any cost. We don't want any cost to pay for free hosting. Okay, and the last one is dedicated hosting. Dedicated hosting means dedicated servers at the top of the line in web hosting. As the name implies, you will have a dedicated servers that belongs to you and you alone. Dedicated means it's only for you. This is the most expensive type of web hosting, but it comes with added benefits. It's most expensive since you won't be sharing resources or anything else with other websites. Your site will operate at peak performance. Okay, when we do not share anything at that time, your website operate at peak performance, means its performance is good as compared to shared hosting. Websites being hosted on a dedicated server have complete technical control over the server settings. Means if we want to change setting, it's your control. You choose the software configurations and anything else you need. For example, if we want to add additional softwares, if we want to change configurations and other things, if we want at that time, you can add. Okay, got it? What is website hosting? So my dear student, I hope you like this session. In the next session, we will go for further things. Thank you.